What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Loving Hollywood, Loving Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 5, episode 4, The Big D. Well, the D word, I should say. Bitch, my lips are. Hold on. That's better, okay? I don't like that much gloss on my shit. But anyway, so we start off with Tierra Marie, and she's singing so song, let's go on a vacation. I was like, this kind of cute, this kind of catchy. So what is this? You know, she feeling all up on the dude and his chestnuts and shit. You know, she like, ever since I came out of rehab, you know, my life has been really good. You know, I also got my new sexy man, okay, Akbar. You know, me and him, we knew each other like 2 years ago. But then once I got out of rehab, we kind of reconnected, and he's just been everything to me in my life. He was checking her, trying to see if she was drinking at this party, trying to understand why the fuck you around Nikki. What exactly do? She just a socialite. Bitch, when she said she didn't drink at that party, but she made it seem like she drank somewhere else, she was like, I got it together. He caught it too. I was like, catch that shit. Now, I ain't finna give Akbar too much because we seen the drama that went down in the blogs, and from what I heard, Akbar is married. Okay, so you out here fucking around like you an unmarried man, and you know, directing her video and shit like that. And he was basically like, "How the fuck is Nicki Minaj? How the fuck is Nicki Baby up in this equation? Like, what exactly do she do to be getting in the industry and stuff like that? Well, they invite her to these industry parties and stuff like, you know, doing all this. Did you notice how when the first thing came on, and Tiara was feeling all over old boy, and old boy was looking down at her, feeding her them strawberries. When he said cut, the way he kind of like looked at him like, nigga, move. And he did it again when she was feeling on his chest. And then he was like, let me do this, get some real chemistry. I said, put your shirt back on, nigga, okay? Compared to his body and your body, I mean, you got a real body. You know, dead bodies are in, I guess. So it's whatever. I said it was corny as fuck, but you know, we'll take it or leave it. Moving on from that, we get this scene with Lyrica Jr. and Lyrica Sr. at Donatella's. Now, I had forgot to tell y'all in episode 2 that Donatella was back. She's so forgettable, okay? For real. Like, I don't see her purpose on here, but whatever. She trying to do a little showcase. She got her little radio show. And you know, they talking about Tafari Dick, and you know, Lyrica Jr. is like, the only penis that I want to talk about is my husband, and it's really good. And then here go Lyrica Singer. I seen it, and I'm not impressed. But let me just tell you this: what's going on with you, Lyrica Singer? So what's going on is, you know, I'm working on my EP, okay? And I got my new single that's out. It's called What Goes Around Karma. And it's to that bitch, K. Michelle. It was like, let me tell you something. What goes around comes back around. I said, bitch, hey, hey, my baby. I did say that. I ain't even gonna lie. That's the only, what goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. Okay, stop it. That's the wrong bitch. But she was like, that's for that bitch, K. Michelle. I said, on the radio? We doing this on the radio? What radio station is this? Is this a real radio station or is this an internet radio station? You know, Donatella all about trying to do this little women's showcase of artists and stuff, and want Lyrica to do there, be there. Remember that, you know, we have to go back down memory lane and show that her and Lyrica got into it, you know, over the artist that was working with A1, which was, I think, Ty Dolla Sign's sister. Yeah. And she said the only reason why we got into it was because it's not that I didn't want him to work with no women. It's just that I wanted him to finish my album first. Okay, whatever. If that's what you want to play it like, we're going to play it like that. But anyway, so Lyrica Senior felt the need to say, Lyrica Senior looked like she got, you talk so much shit. And at Lyrica Jr., you talk so much shit about K. Michelle, talking about she's a cum bucket booty bitch of the industry and all that shit, whatever the fuck. But your mama is sitting there with a mouth that look like she got a whole bunch of fillers in it, Botox, fat deposits, and all type of chew toys, all type of Silicon Valley shit up in there, okay? Like, what the hell is going on with her mouth? I need to see a before picture of Lyrica Senior because you can't tell me she didn't get no work done, okay? She said, oh, let me tell you something, bitch. And I went up there and I had called K. Michelle ass out. I called that bitch out at her own concert. Mama, you can't do that. You got yourself out here looking stupid as hell. That's some dumb shit, mama. What you ain't finna be on here calling me stupid, okay? That's not what you finna be doing, okay? You know what? I'm done. Lyrica just singing is good to get up out of something, okay? She good to throw a fit and she good to walk the fuck away from something. You don't call your mother stupid. But mama, the shit that you doing, you look dumb as hell trying to fight somebody that's my age. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get it, but shit, you look dumb. I said, girl, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Then we see Fizz. I forgot to put Fizz in there because he forgettable too. Okay, Fizz has been downgraded to a friend of the show, but he got a little storyline going on now, and it's messy as hell because, AD, who is Monique's girlfriend at the time, she just so happened to come over there and want to get Cam shoes for his basketball stuff. They talking about, his son and how he feels about basketball, what he's telling Monique, what he's telling Fizz and all this stuff. It's a rehearsing. We already know. We can just feel the vibe that this is not authentic, and we're just gonna breeze past that. And what made that further known is that Tiffany brings her ass down the steps. Babe, who's downstairs? In her little lingerie, showing that they just got through fucking or whatever, and or laid up. And we know that Tiffany was AD's best friend back in the day, who tried to break up Moniece and AD last season, who was very jealous of the relationship that was going on between Moniece and AD. And you can't tell me no different. So now she's fucking around with Fizz, and AD is like, so what you doing this shit trying to make somebody jealous or whatever? You know how this shit gonna look. You know what this is and all this stuff. I'm just like, Fizz like, we met a couple of years ago last year when I seen her. It was like, I don't know. Shawty was good looking, It felt like I could talk to her and I can give her, just be myself and open up with her. She looked good. The sex is good. That's a plus and all that shit. So I know this gonna get messy because AD was over here. I ain't know how to tell Moniece, but now I guess she gonna know because my AD was over here. I said, boy, y'all really putting on. Y'all really putting on. Fizz, you ain't had an interesting ass storyline in 2 years, and now you want to come with this? I'ma take it. I'ma take it. We get this scene with Ray J being extra as hell trying to get the baby Walker out the box. I said, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You couldn't just simply open up the box and pull the stuff out. But he gotta be extra and shit. Princess come out there. He like, what you out here doing out here for? You supposed to be on bed rest. I'm out here trying to put this toy together and all this shit. But babe, let me tell you this. I'm just so fucking stressed out. What you got to be stressed out about? So I went and talked to the homie Safari. He back up in town, right? And I'm just like, yo, bruh. They out here saying that you fucking around with Lyrica, and Lyrica kind of admitted. Okay, and guess what he did? Homie admitted that he smashed Lyrica. And it's like, I can't even look at the homie A1 in his face no more, like, knowing this whole thing. Like, I don't know what I should do. Princess said, bitch, stay out of it. Okay? If I was you, I'd just stay out their goddamn business. And at this point, I'd show the fuck would too. Okay? Because this is some messy shit. Because at this point, we really don't know if it's true that A1, that Lyrica and old girl fucked around. I'm sorry, y'all. My messages. It's just been a mess going on all day. But moving on from that, Brooke. Now, see, I was sympathetic, empathetic, whatever with you last week because I said this is a good little message that you're putting out there. Putting self-awareness for women in the breast cancer. Check yourself. Make sure, they all, you ain't lumpified or nothing like that. Check your lumps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit. Bitches, you really using this to get back with Marcus? Are you really using a serious subject to get back with Marcus? You should be ashamed of your goddamn self. You are too damn fine to be acting like this, okay? You are acting like the bird that I am sometimes, okay? You don't do that shit. That is not cute on your ass. That man don't want you no more like that, okay? And what you're doing, you're just gonna push that motherfucker away even more, okay? It's not cute at all. Now stop it, okay? Yes, he does. He talking about the girlfriend and how Stassi been in the picture and all that shit. And it's like, let it go, Brooke, okay? It's getting annoying. Then we get this industry party that Lucci was supposed to be having. Baby, We got strippers, we got niggas with gold fronts, we got whipped cream, we got look like some lard up in that bitch, and we got naked booties everywhere. Did y'all see that when A1 was talking to Lucci and that girl that was back there with the blurred and she was back there jumping like this, trying to make her booty clap, and even with the blurred spot, it don't look like nothing was clapping. I'm just saying, okay. And he was like, "How much you spending tonight?" He said about 20K. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Even A1 was telling him, you need to invest that shit or something. And he was trying to show him, he was like, listen, if you gonna do this, give it to the stripper, put some in your pocket. Give it to the stripper, put some in your pocket. He gonna say, well, if I'm rich, everybody rich. You're not rich, okay? You literally out here spending an advancement. An advancement is a loan that you have to fucking pay back. You have to pay that back and you have to come through with it, okay? The industry is a fucking bank just like anything else. Oh my God, he's just making me mad, wasting his money. 20 fucking K. Give me that motherfucking money and I'll put that shit to goddamn good use, bitch. But anyway, A1 keep on getting these text messages from Lyrica because somebody's up in the party texting him about what's going on in the party and shit like that. And I'm like, girl, leave that shit alone, okay? You should already know. Tierra and Paris come outside and she like, you know, it's just disgusting up in there. Tierra's like, I know, that's why I had to come out here. She out there with Nikki Baby. They just chatting it up. And then this girl comes through. Her name La Brittany. What's up? My name is Brittany. I'm from Detroit, the 313. I rap, I sing, and I look like this, okay? Let me just tell you something, Tierra Marie. You are my everything. Like, I grew up on you, and I just want to say that I'm a big fan. Tierra Marie was one of those girls that I seen her struggle come up through the industry and then take the world by storm. And I said, bitch, where? I said, La Brittany, you putting on, baby. You putting on. And she was like, you know, I'm out here trying to finish my EP or whatever. You know, she came real hard with it. I said, that is that Midwest bitch. That is that Midwest bitch, okay? She from the hood too, bitch. We hard sometimes like that. Okay, we talk to niggas like niggas talk to us sometimes. Nigga, what's good? Nigga, what's good? What you got on my 40, homie? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what we gonna do? That's what the fuck we gonna do, bitch. You know, that's how we talk sometimes to niggas. Niggas talk to us like that too. Bitch, it is what it is. She just came real hard. She was like, let me go up in here and talk to A1 because A1, you know, I know his homie and I'm working with him and all that stuff. What's up, A1? My name is La Brittany and I just want to say, you know, it's Predator Mitchell and all that stuff. You know, I work with somebody, one of your partners and all this shit. You know, I'm out here trying to get my stuff going on. You know, I got my EP coming out. You know, your partner did my biggest song called How We Do. She said that shit like we supposed to really know that. I gotta look the shit up because I ain't never heard of the bitch. But you know, she just can't. A1 was looking like, who the fuck is this bitch? But then Lucci, he vouched for her, so he was like, well, if the homie vouched for it, or well. So back out there, Tierra and Nikki and Paris is talking, and here come Akbar acting a goddamn fool. Now it's one thing to try to be thinking about what's going on and you know helping your spouse out or whatever through their problems, trying to keep them on the right track so that they won't fall off the wagon or whatever. But he was doing way too much. I don't like when men come at women for no reason. You talking about some? And I understand him being frustrated because he thought it was a regular executive party, but then when you come in and you see what the fuck is going on, it's like, where's the executive and what is this? What this party with strippers and all this stuff got to do with anything executive and all this? And Tierra is trying to explain that is the exact reason why I'm standing out here because that's why I didn't know what was going to go on. He getting all up in her face, acting like, as Paris said, her daddy took her out, going at Nikki. Why she here and all this stuff. And then gonna tell Tierra, I thought this was part. I told you I want you to be a socialite. So are you dictating her life? Like, what the fuck is going on? Tierra, and you blink twice if you are in an abusive relationship. I ain't even trying to be funny, okay? If you can't say it, just blink twice. You know? Because something about that, like Perry said, something about that shit ain't right. So we see Ray and Moniece, and they're at the Krabby Cat crab, and they're eating their crabs and all that stuff, and it just looks so awkward looking at Ray. For some reason, I just don't buy it. But okay, you know, they're talking, catching up, and AD comes up in there and basically tells them about seeing Tiffany. Moniece takes it upon herself to start getting on Instagram and put this post up. Then we see this scene where Drew, okay, aka Fizz, and Tiffany at what was they at? Hibachi or something like that. Bitch, I don't know what this shit is. And I'm sorry. Y'all like my case? Y'all know because I can only get accessories, bitch. Any fucking way. Moving on from that, they getting their little dinner on and all this stuff, and she on her phone because at first Fizz was like, he already knew that AD was gonna take the news back to Moniece, and the monster ain't out the cage yet. Little did he know Moniece had just put that post up. She just so happened to be looking at it, and she in her feelings about it. He telling her, "Why don't you just be a bigger?" No, he told her, "Fuck it, ignore it, fuck her and all that shit." AD is telling Moniece, "Why don't you just be the bigger person and let that shit go?" And it's just like back and forth, the same shit that goes on with Moniece or whatever. But it does. I don't care what Fizz say. It does look like you using this girl as a way to get back at Moniece, and then it looked like Tiffany using Fizz as a way to get back at AD. All this shit is just twisted. Okay. Then we get what's his name? Mark is going out with Stassi, trying to be romantic by putting rose petals on the bed. Okay, that is so played out. Like, so played out. Oh my God. But okay, if that's all that you can afford to do, go ahead and do you. Some people ain't never had that before, so they get like, oh my God, this is so cute. And I'll be sitting here like, that's it? Who gonna clean this shit up? That's what I be thinking about. But basically, he said this is a little shawty that he could see them being there for some time or whatever. Then she was like, what are you talking? So I just want to know, how do you feel about, okay, let me rephrase this. Like, how would you feel if I was pregnant? And he was like, wait a minute, what? You what? I mean, I don't know if I'm pregnant right now, but I haven't taken a test, but I haven't started my period at all. He was like, yo, can we get some time? Can we get some space or whatever? Can we go somewhere? Can we go somewhere? They go in the bathroom. I don't think this private enough. But yo, no, like, can y'all not? Can we just? Okay, so wait a minute, what's going on? Like, I didn't know. I didn't think you wanted kids. Oh, am I tripping? Yeah, you are. So you want kids? That bitch kissed him. He was like, caught a little bit off guard and all this stuff. He looking confused as shit. I'm just sitting here like, girl, let it go. Oh, Drake is at the Beyonce concert. That's cute. Let that shit go. He don't want you. Now, Marcus, you just said that girl looked like somebody that can be in your life for a minute, and kids just so happen to pop up. Now all of a sudden you rethinking that shit. Niggas ain't shit, bitch. Who didn't put on the condom? Both of y'all. So don't just put it on her. Child A1 and Lyrica. Now I remember seeing this in the blog, saying that they was on the outs or whatever. They come over to the house and they just start going in on each other. You faker than K Michelle. How you gonna defend me to K Michelle and you faker than her and all this shit? Now what started off as a semi-civil conversation, and when I mean semi-civil, I mean they weren't going at each other. That shit escalated real quick. Bitch, before you knew me, you want shit. Motherfuckers didn't say nothing about your ass. They said your producing was weak and you was whack as fuck and all this shit. Oh, I'm whack as fuck, but you the one over here with fake ass hair. She was like, duh, bitch, it's a wig. Okay, your ass got fake ass dress. And I said, thank you for fucking confirming that shit was some fake shit, because I knew it looked like, I know some yarn dress when I see some shit, bitch. And that's exactly what them crocheted ass shit look like. Okay, they just probably been in there so long that his head infused to it. But then he was like, you talk about my dress, bitch, with your fake ass and your fake ass titties and your fake ass cheeks. And I said, bitch, wait a minute, this is your wife. Do y'all get it? Y'all be talking to y'all spouse like this? Y'all do this? God damn, I would never, bitch, because I know once I cross that line, I can go on, and that's going to be over with. That's going to be over and done. He called her a bum-ass bitch and all this shit. You a bum, my nigga. You a bum. You this. Okay, we done, bitch. Get the fuck out with your fake-ass jewelry. So all my jewelry fake. So the jewelry that I gave you was fake. Oh, the ring that I gave you was fake. It might as well be. Here, you can take this shit, bitch. You can take this. Get the fuck out. He was like, we done. I'm getting divorced. I said, oh, shit. So Marcus get a call from Brooke. And see, this is the shit. Brooke, Girl, what is your goddamn problem? You do it too fucking much. Why are you allowing yourself to be on here looking like the psychotic Fatal Attraction, delisted Fatal Attraction version of the movie, bitch? Why? Why are you doing this? You gonna have a rabbit cooking up in the pot later too for him that you didn't skint, bitch? What the hell? Girl, it's just, I just don't understand. Like, who does this over a man but a psycho bitch? Like, I just don't get it. You called that man over there and he came over there with urgency like you was finna, die or some shit. And he come rushing over there. He know he's still dealing with the news that old girl might be pregnant. I said, bitch, go and get the test and go see if she pregnant or not. Shit, what the fuck? Is she or is she not? God damn. And she come out with some champagne to tell him that, her biopsy came back. I feel like I'm in one of them mukbang videos. Or them ASMR videos. Wait. Sour. Sweet. Well, shit. Let me stop. Somebody gonna say, bitch, get the fuck. Well, anyway, she came over there, with the champagne just to tell him that, she cancer free. It was negative. Her biopsy was negative and all that stuff. And they're gonna tell him, so what the fuck you doing with that girl? When is the gig gonna be up? She just a party time girl that you open up her legs and she go ahead and give you what you need and that's it. You supposed to be my husband. I'm ready to get married and all this shit. Marcus, you shouldn't have spoke anything else to that bitch. You should have just fucking ran. That's what you should have did, bitch, okay? It's too much. He was like, bitch, you did this before. I let go of a bitch for you. I said, wait a minute. You let go of a bitch for her, but you told her that y'all was in a relationship. See, now I ain't here for that part, but she was just doing too much, and I just didn't understand it. Marcus, she's psychotic 101. Let that shit go, okay? But then again, Brooke gonna be popped up in the preview for the little, for the season. Then Brooke pop up and do like a little fake ass marriage thing, talking about something. This is your marriage right here. She had the priest and she was dressed up. What happened to talking about your music, Brooke? Because we can't keep saying this going to be a girl fight. We already know that. Moving on. Girl, go away from me with that shit. Feds felt like it was a good idea to get Tiffany, AD, and Moniece together so that they can work out their differences. Girl, now you know how your goddamn baby mama is, and you know how your new so-called boo is. They ain't gonna get down to the bottom of shit. It looked like it was gonna go somewhere. She was asking, can we get past this? And are you sure you're not doing this to get back at me? And, I ain't never had no issue with you. And I had squashed the issue last year and all this stuff. And it went from that to something else real quick. And I said, Lord Jesus, this ain't gonna work. Then Moniece and Tiffany, they going back and forth at it. She was like, girl, this shit ain't gonna work. What the fuck? Drew tried to take her up in there, and she was like, I'm not even angry at her. I'm angry at a whole bunch of stuff that's been hovering up because of you. Like, I want my son to be with somebody that, that can see a better parent than I can be and all this stuff and whoop-de-woo. Bitch, Tiffany, a.k.a. K. Michelle Jr. was sitting back there like this. When Monique was sitting there, I said, that bitch ain't shit. Okay? But they just full of shit. They, she was like, well, if you're going to continue this shit, I don't want to be no parts of it. And so after that, here go Tiffany. Okay, bitch, bad bitch. Get your ass a new fucking bag, bitch. Get you a real Gucci bag, bitch, okay? Then here go Moniece. What about your son, huh? How many sex tapes has your son seen? How many times have he seen your pussy wide open? I said, hold up. Now see, Moniece, you don't want nobody talking about you and your parenting and your son and all that stuff, but you so quick to bring up another person's. So when they talk about your shit, don't get mad, bitch. Get even, okay? That's all that I can say about that shit. Anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. We back on schedule, bitch.